Hi everybody, this is Jean-Charles Compagnon with the KiOui apps, and today someone asked me on Facebook how can they get their item back on Google now that it's not so easy to get your items found on Google, your eBay items. The RSS feed got turned off, paid submission to Google, all kind of things like that makes it that um, your items are not showing up on Google anymore. You used to be able to search for blue socks like this and return, some eBay items. One of the interesting things to realize is that your items are not gone. They're still being indexed by eBay. If I was, for example, to search for blue socks eBay, then all I get is socks that are blue or blue socks on eBay. So why are those items not there when somebody searches for just blue socks? Because really, you don't want people to have to search blue socks on eBay on Google. You want them to search for blue socks and get your items. Well, there's not really anything you can do to force Google to display those items. There's just Google and eBay are not the best friend ever. They're working together. However, some of the board members of eBay are on Microsoft's board, and some of Microsoft are on eBay's board. So Google is not their best friend. If we look on Bing, which is Google, and we search for blue socks, let's just get a pair, you can see that even though Microsoft and eBay are more together than with Google, it's the same thing. You rarely get eBay items, but you get some of them. So even if eBay were to send Google some of their item, Google is not displaying them. Google has gone away on their main page from putting eBay items. There's just nothing to it. So now what can you do to actually get your items to sell and to go back on eBay? I'm on page 2. I'm going to try to go to see where the eBay items are starting to show up. Page 4. We're starting to get shopping on Yahoo. Blue Moon. Let me just search in the page. That'll be faster. Nothing on page 4. Nothing on page 5. And here, first item is on page 6. So the fact of the matter is that you are not going to show up in Google. There's just nothing that can be really done with it unless somebody search with it in their description here, which really means they want some of the eBay item, and in that case Google serves it to them. So what can you do from them? Because obviously the reason we want them to show up in Google is not because we love Google or we don't love Google. What we love is the traffic so that we can sell. Well, I'm sorry to say it, and I'm sorry to have to say it, because eBay just made a very good move by with their pricing, which I really like personally. But there are other marketplaces that are still showing up in Google. And so, it might be worse for you when you have good sellers or even some that are not especially great sellers, but to list them on other websites like Amazon or Bonanza or some other place like that, so that they can be returned into search engine, and that's so people can get to your items. Another thing that you can do, and that I would recommend you to do, is to have your own website. Even if you have your own website that will display some of the eBay item through a Magento store or through your own website, you're more likely that Google will display your website. Let's see if I can, I'm sorry, I'm going to search for wigs because I know my market better than anything. Let's go down. Let's try to find something. Is it still me, Wig Studio? I don't want that. Halloween costume wig. So this spiritual Halloween wigs is now being returned on Google way more than any eBay items. And you're not familiar with wig, but I can tell you that all of those are wigs that sells on eBay as well. Look at the pricing. Look at the the title, the same type. If I click on it, that item is probably for sale on eBay, that exact same title. As a matter of fact, let's go to eBay. Let's see if we can find that exact same wig. What was it again? Okay, let's look for that gal. So I guess no, we didn't find that exact same wig. But you get my point, that if you want to get traffic from Google by investing into your own website, which could be driven by Magento, for example, which then synchronize your items. I'm trying to see what the platform is behind this. Let's see here. I'm going to show you a little trick. Administrator. That doesn't always work. We're sorry, this is not good. Let's go for admin. See if we get something there. Come on, come on. Are you working? Okay, so it doesn't like admin either. Sometimes you can get to a website and it will show you what the platform on the back end is. But so anyway, my point is that by having a website like this, which really could be a website driven by eBay items, that just synchronizes, or just being a website that displays eBay items, like I thought this was at first, then you're actually getting traffic in Google or getting search placement in Google, yet still point to your item on eBay. So this here, you can see same thing in stock. This is a very similar type of store that uses and probably synchronizes with eBay items. It's actually Google Trusted Store. Let's see if we can get into the admin of this one. Admin. So let's see, this one, the server at CSC access requires a username and password, blah blah blah, so it doesn't tell us what it is. But if you were to hack into that server, that's how you would probably try to get in. Okay, same thing here, it won't let me. But you get my point, that since Google is not gonna search your or display your items, then you have to find other ways by possibly getting your own website and investing there. So think about it as all of the time that you were investing into getting your items searched or crawled by Google, by simply investing into a Magento store or some kind of like store that synchronizes, Vandio store or whatever, that synchronizes your eBay item and display your eBay item, you might then be able to get traffic, first off, do sales out of your own website so that you don't have to pay any eBay fees, and be returned into search engines here. Now, let's say you still want to work on your items, I'm sorry, to be shown on page 5 or page 6. Here, let's try to find an item buried in there. Yeah, there's just nothing to it. Google doesn't like to display eBay items anymore. Another thing that you could do once you have your own website, let's say if we go back to the main page, is to pay for ads right here. This Vogue is somebody that I know. By doing this, then they're showing up here into search results, and Vogue Wig is actually also sell on eBay. So there is their website, you know, pictures, stuff you can buy directly from their website, very good quality. But eBay Vogue wigs, and I know this because here's their store on eBay. So really, they don't get any traffic from Google to eBay. It's just because I knew what I was searching and I put the title in it. But in this past page where we were, here, and here it is again, you can see that their website is being advertised here, and their website is the exact same items that they're selling on eBay. They don't get to pay eBay fees from it, and they still get traffic to their items. So what you have to understand is that nowadays, with the way the internet is moving and the way Google is separating from eBay, you're not going to get your items from eBay to show up in Google, or you're going to put in a huge amount of work that's not going to be not going to bring you anything. However, if you put the same amount of work by creating your website or working on your website and making little ads like this, or you know, doing what we call owning your traffic, then you will get back some of the sales. You can see that this Vogue wig is doing the exact same thing. eBay items are not showing up in Google anymore, but those people here, they're getting traffic. You know, wigs.com, this is paid advertising too, but they're getting traffic, and that's what matters. Traffic transform into sales. So instead of spending your time and money into eBay, spend your time and money into developing your own website. A lot of people will give you advice onto what they use. I'm not a pro, you know, into it, but consider selling on Amazon. Amazon is still showing up here, and consider running your own website here that potentially, if you use something like Magento.com or Magento Go, then you will have your own website that synchronizes with eBay for a fairly cheap price. How much is this one? One of the things that I don't like is that they don't show up their pricing, but Magento Go is fairly cheap, as I remember. And there are all kind of other websites that do it. Where's the price? Where's the price? Free trial, United States. No, I don't want Go Store. Oh, okay, here you go. Get going. You get a Go Store with 100 SKU for $15 a month. On website store that sync with eBay. Let's see if we can. BigCommerce has some stuff like that. So if you want basically your item to be indexed by Google eBay is not the way anymore. There's just nothing to it. Um, get yourself your own website, spend your time there, and then your website will get indexed and you will get more sales this way. So I hope this helps some of you. Again, this is probably not the answer that you wanted to get, because you were hoping that you could find some tricks to get your eBay items indexed, but there's just nothing to it. And it's not because, you know, Google doesn't like eBay, or eBay doesn't like Google, or what, or this is just the way that it is. Google prefers legitimate websites. You know, if it comes from goldtoe.com, this guy sells socks, it's being returned higher in search engine because it's a full-blown website rather than eBay items. So again, I hope this helps some of you. So get your own website going. Get a little bit of advertising here. Maybe I'll do a video on how to get your advertising going later here. Hope this helps some of you. Thanks.